welcome back. And looks like Leliana is done. Let's settle that first. Okay, so now we'll send Colin.
All right.
Okay, 1 hour. That'll be a good gauge. Alright, so we are going to explore the rest of Haven. So the first thing we're gonna do is talk to our favorite character, Ulrich. Oh yeah, let's see the music. Hmm? The music?
Researcher Minave wishes to use some inexpensive spirits. What for? She wishes to like creatures.
Okay. Right, never mind, let's talk to Ulrich.
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
I don't even want to think about how many lives were lost on that mountaintop.
A lot of good men and women didn't make it out of there. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
Okay.
If it was that bad, why did you stay? Cassandra said you were free to go.
I like to think I'm as selfish and irresponsible as the next guy, but this... Thousands of people died on that mountain. I was almost one of them. And now there's a hole in the sky. Even I can't walk away and just leave that to sort itself out.
It's pure luck that I escaped.
Good luck or bad? You might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky... that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
That's it?
Need something?
Okay.
I read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
In the book, you say that first Enchanter Orsino turned himself into a giant monster made of corpses. How? Why?
Do I look like an expert on magical weirdness to you? I can't tell you how. For the why, all I can say is he was desperate.
Okay.
There's no way Hawk really could have killed the Arashok. It would have started a war with the Kunari.
I was told later that the Kunari disavowed his actions. Apparently the Arashok didn't get permission before he attacked Kirkwall, and the Qun didn't want another exalted march. When they finally sent a ship to haul the wrecked dreadnought away, they just said, "We will never speak of this again." As far as I can tell, that's the Qun's version of an apology.
Where are the rest of Hawk's associates now?
Merrill decided to look after the elves left homeless by the fighting. She's done a pretty good job of keeping them away from the mages and Templars, so far. I guess she has plenty of practice avoiding stupid human battles with her own Daedalus clan. Fenris has kept himself busy, hunting down the Tevinter slavers who came south to prey on the refugees. I'm not
Fenris.
sure exactly where he is at the moment. You can usually follow the trail of corpses, though. Isabella went back to the raiders. She's calling herself an admiral now. I don't know if she's actually in charge or just has a really big hat. Might be the same thing, honestly. Sebastian went back to Starkhaven. I'm sure he's boring all sorts of people there. Last I knew, Hawk's sister Bethany was doing something wardeny near the Vanderfell's border. Aveline is still guard captain. I'm pretty sure Kirkwall would fall into the sea if she quit her job.
Okay. Let me do something. I need to change the volume. Okay, hopefully that's good enough. Alright, okay. Let's carry on. I know we got codex entry. We'll check it out later.
I read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
No.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
Okay, never mind.
Carry on.
Need something?
Tell me about
The
it.
red lyrium we found at the temple seemed to upset you.
My brother Bartrand and I sort of discovered red lyrium during an expedition in the deep roads. We located an ancient tide, so old it barely looked dwarven. There was this idol there made of it. Bartrand brought it back to the surface, and, well, everything's gone downhill from there.
So what is it? Just another kind of lyrium?
The red stuff is lyrium like a dragon is a lizard. It's not just a different color. It has a whole host of weirdness all its own. I've written to every mining cast house in Orzammar. No one's seen this stuff before or knows where it came from.
What makes it special?
Regular lyrium can mess you up pretty badly, but you have to ingest it for that to happen. Red lyrium messes with your mind when you're just near the stuff. You hear singing, get violent, paranoid, and then it does creepy shit. Makes things float, brings statues to life. I've had a few alchemists studying it in Kirkwall, in shifts.
Why do you have red lyrium?
My brother kept a sliver when he sold it. I'm pretty sure he held on to it because it was already talking to him. That little shard drove him mad. I had him taken to a sanitarium and eventually found the fragment in his house. We brought the shit to the surface, Bartrand and I. I wanted to find out if there was a way to shut it up. So far, it looks like the answer is no.
If red lyrium is as dangerous as you say, why'd you keep it?
I've heard that shit singing to me. I know better than anyone how bad it is. In Orzammar, miners keep regular, non-crazy raw lyrium in special lead-lined containers. Actually, it's a huge secret how they're constructed. Keep surface folk from horning in on the lyrium trade. I pulled a lot of strings and got a smith to build me 4 of them nested inside each other. Nobody gets to study it up close for more than an hour, and they have to wait a week between shifts.
Okay.
I think that's enough on red lyrium.
Yeah, not really my favorite subject.
Okay, so I think one more thing is personal.
Can I ask you something, Varric?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
How do you and Cassandra know each other?
You heard about the Kirkwall Chantry being destroyed? The guy responsible used to be a friend of mine.
Anders.
Seeker had questions about that, and I had answers.
Are you from Ferelden? Orlais?
Free marchers, born and raised in Kirkwall. And despite whatever you've heard, no, Kirkwall's not that bad.
I'm not clear on your line of work. You're a merchant?
I'm a businessman. My family has a seat in the Dwarven Merchants Guild. Merchants buy and sell goods. Businessmen buy and sell stores. In my spare time, I manage a spy network, and occasionally, I write books.
If you've run a spy network, why is Leliana our spy master?
To be honest with you, she's just a better spy master. The truly great ones can keep their distance. They don't get attached to their people. Me, I always wind up babysitting my informants and worrying about their families. We're in better hands with her.
You're an author. What kind of books have you written?
I've tried my hands in a few genres. My crime serials are my most popular. Hard in Hightown, guards breaking the rules to get things done. The Tale of the Champion is the most famous thing I've written, or infamous maybe. I started a romance serial once, Swords and Shields, but to be honest, I don't have a knack for romances. Most of my stories end in tragedy. Probably that says something unfortunate about me personally.
What sort of shops do you own?
Actually, we don't own shops. That was just an example. Mostly we invest in money lenders. Auction houses, a few mercenary companies, a couple of smithies. I think we own half a beet plantation in Ravine somewhere. Most of that's my brother's doing. Bartrand had business sense. Not much tact, but loads of business sense.
Hey.
Where did you get that crossbow? I've never seen one like it.
Bianca, she's one of a kind. There's a hidden shop in Kirkwall called the Black Emporium. I found her in a barrel labeled swag. The owner sold her to me for a ham sandwich and a pair of yellow ruffled pants.
Who is she named for?
I can't tell you.
And the reason for that is?
Complicated. It's the one story I'll never tell. We just have to leave it at that.
Okay.
Thanks, Varric.
No problem.
Okay, let's just double confirm.
Need something?
I think that's it.
Carry on.
So now, yeah, so now we head up. Alright. Alright, let's cover the left side first. I think this is where the smithy is.
If the Inquisition wants to field a decent cavalry, it needs better horses. I heard Seeker Pentagast might try to acquire suitable mounts from Master Dennett in the hinterlands.
Oh, and who are you to be fishing around for what the higher-ups are doing?
Back in Ansburg, my uncle was 5th Praetor.
And what's that mean for you back in Arnsberg?
Honestly, about as much as it does here.
Okay.
Researcher Minave has notes on alloys that may prove more effective against demons.
Oh, does she? Well, we'll take anything that gives our blades a bit more bite. You mages aren't half bad.
I am no longer a mage.
Even better.
Okay. Let's loot first. Okay, I can craft weapon here. Schematic, so I do have a few schematic. Alright. I'm not gonna bother with this yet. Mining armor, okay. Modify. With stats. Okay. So I can add a sigil. There's no upgrade available. That's nice. So what is this? Ah, okay, so this will be respects. Oh, there's a free one, 1 coin. Okay, understand. Nothing else besides that? Okay. Craft armor. Okay.
You need something? Let me know.
So let's talk to Harriet.
Expected you'd be by. I'm Harriet, and everyone knows who you are. How's the new gear fit?
Sturdy and warm. It's perfect.
Good. World's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits. My gear will see you through demons, apostates, whatever this world throws at you. So, you need custom work, something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
What can you and your team make here?
Arms and armor. We work irons and blighted dragon bone if you've got it. Our designs are simple, but they get the job done. You want something fancy, bring your own design. We'll see what we can do.
Okay. The story?
How did you come to be here?
Come from a little town called Lothering.
Ooh.
Long gone now. I was in Redcliffe when the Darkspawn hit it during the Blight. Helped rebuild. Left when royalty decided it was time to hand the place over to the bloody mages. Ended up here. Just missed the boom. Can't decide if I'm the luckiest son of a bitch walking or the exact opposite.
Mm.
You're still walking. That's always good.
True enough.
Who outfits the Inquisition's soldiers?
Not me. I've got work to do. Can't be passing a sword to every blighter who signs up. If you want to help the troops, talk to Thren, the quartermaster. She'll set up requisitions.
Okay.
Does the Inquisition not have supplies to make armor or weapons?
Tough convincing traders to haul up here. Impossible to get them to risk the rare stuff, so that's on you.
Okay.
Can you help improve my arms and armor?
Yes. If you find a new piece, a pauldron or greaves, we'll take care of you. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field. Bring it here, we'll make sure it's done right and proper.
Okay.
If I want something, what can you make?
Start simple. Something
Defender
to keep you
meal.
safe. Take a look at it on the table there and we can talk. You'll need materials. We should have what you want just outside.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Right.
So modify some armor. I don't have armor.
Another time then.
Oh. It just complete by itself. Okay. Now let's see. I saw something here. Okay, so now we'll check out this one. Cassandra. Okay, let's talk to Cassandra. No, I'm not gonna romance her.
Worried? Is it that obvious?
I'm afraid so.
Did I do the right thing? What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madman, a fool. And they may be right.
Number 5. What do you want?
What does your faith tell you?
I believe you are innocent. I believe more is going on here than we can see. And I believe no one else cares to do anything about it. They will stand in the fire and complain that it is hot. But is this the Maker's will? I can only guess.
So,
You don't think I'm the Herald of Andraste?
I think you were sent to help us. I hope you were. But the Maker's help takes many forms. Sometimes it's difficult to discern who it truly benefits, or how.
okay.
What's going to happen now?
Now, we deal with the Chantry's panic over you before they do even more harm. Then we close the breach. We are the only ones who can. After that, we find out who is responsible for this chaos, and we end them. And
Okay.
if there are consequences to be paid for what I have done, I
Nice
pay.
camera view.
I only pray the price is not too high.
Excellent camera view. Okay.
You didn't have any choice.
Didn't I? My trainers always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act. I see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail. But I
Commendable.
misjudged you in the beginning, did I not? I thought the answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless again.
Well, you had cause.
It wasn't like you had no reason to suspect me.
I was determined to have someone answer for what happened. Anyone. You've said you don't believe you're chosen. Does that mean you also don't believe in the Maker?
I don't know. Well, technically I'm an elf, so
I'm Dalish. I believe in our own gods.
And there's no room among your gods for one more? I suppose it doesn't matter now. I have to believe we were put on this path for a reason, even if you do not. Now it simply remains to see where it leads us.
Okay. One thing I have to add on, there was some animation for Cassandra, which I think you can find on YouTube. She looks a lot better there than in the game. I don't know why they give her short hair. It fits her, but just not very pleasant
I
looking.
don't actually know much about you.
What do you want to know?
I'm not sure. Where are you from?
Tell her.
My clan never stayed in one place for long, though we primarily roamed the free marches.
Oh? I didn't think your people roamed that far north. But clearly I'm mistaken. I'm told some members of your clan might still be alive. Do you intend to go back?
Home is wherever I am.
Wherever I am is home enough for me.
That's how I feel now, after years of tending to business for the Divine.
Investigate.
I'd like to get to know you better.
You would?
Is that a problem?
Not entirely. I'm just curious as to your motivation.
I think number 4 is option. Yeah, no.
No motivation beyond making things between us less...
Antagonistic?
Exactly.
As you wish. My name is Cassandra Pentecost, daughter of the Royal House of Navarra, 78th in line for the Navarran throne. I joined the Seekers of Truth as a young woman, and was with the Order until they withdrew from the Chantry. I remained as the Divine's right hand, carrying out her order to form the Inquisition. And here we are. That's all there is to know, my lady.
You're Navarran royalty.
You're a member of Navarra's royal family.
The Pentecosts are a very large clan. Half of Cumberland could say the same.
Really?
No, but it feels that way. I have hundreds of relatives so distant they need charts to prove we're related at all. And they have them. Oh yes. The Pentecosts value their precious blood like it runs with gold.
I hope we can explore Navarra in the Veil Guard.
And you joined the Seekers to get away from them.
It was a life worth getting away from. The Pentecosts are famed for dragon hunting, but few actually pursue the craft. Most are fat and lazy. They pay lip service to the Maker and care only for idle pleasures and past glories. My brother was all that kept me in Navarra. Once he was gone, so was I.
You don't seem to like your homeland much.
My family polluted it for me. What little I saw of my homeland was through the bars of a gilded cage. My uncle treated me like a porcelain doll to be placed on a shelf and dusted only when necessary. Thus, I did not see Navarra, the real Navarra, until much later. By then, I realized I knew it not at all.
Tell me about your brother.
I would prefer not to speak of Anthony. Another time, perhaps.
Okay, you work for the
So
Divine?
you were the right hand to the Divine.
To Divine Justinia, yes. And Divine Beatrix before her, in fact. The position is normally reserved for Templars of the Knights Divine, but my circumstances were unusual.
Unusual how?
You don't know the story? Thank the Maker. I will tell you if you wish, but it isn't as exciting as some drum it up to be. The short version is that I once saved the previous Divine's life. My reward was becoming her right hand.
But what does a right hand do, exactly?
What is your hand capable of? It gives, it takes, it beckons. It makes a fist. Liliana and I extended the Divine's reach beyond the Grand Cathedral. We went where she could not. After Beatrix, I was tired of the position and wanted to return to the Seekers. But Justinia convinced me to stay. Her vision for the future gave me hope.
You believed in her.
You thought she could really change things.
Justinian knew the war was coming long before it began. She tried to avert it, but the forces arrayed against her were too strong. Sometimes you have to break a bone so it can be reset. That's where the Inquisition comes in. It was to be the answer. A means to preserve as well as an agent for change. I only wish she had lived to see it.
Yeah, I think I asked this already.
What's the story about you becoming the right hand?
Sweet Andraste, do you really want to hear that?
Yes.
It was, what, 18, 20 years ago? Some still discuss it like it happened yesterday. The tale gets bigger each time it's told. I barely recognize myself within it now.
You're being honest.
I'm sure you're just being modest.
I was there. I think I know what happened. To hear others tell it, I alone saved Divine Beatrix from a horde of dragons sent to assault the Grand Cathedral.
This was the video
Rather
I was talking
impressive
about.
for such a young seeker, wouldn't you say?
And the truth is?
I stumbled upon a conspiracy to kill Beatrix. A Templar Knight Commander was at its heart, and there was a dragon battle at the Grand Cathedral, but I had help from loyal mages who rallied to the cause. They freed the dragons from magical control. Without them, the Divine and I would both have died. Yet I became the right hand, and they are forgotten.
Okay, let's see what are the options. Okay.
What happened to the mages that helped you?
They went back to their circles, with rewards and privileges and most holy's gratitude. Many of them died at the conclave.
I think you're a hero, no matter how you downplay it.
Fine. But it was 20 years ago. I will not rest upon my laurels.
Okay, I think I asked this one already,
You
right?
don't seem to like your
Yeah.
homeland much.
My family polluted. What little I saw of my homeland was through the bars of a gilded cage. My uncle treated me like a porcelain doll to be placed on a shelf
Okay.
and dusted only when necessary. Thus, I did not see Navarra, the real Navarra, until much later. By then, I realized I knew it not at all.
Okay.
Your uncle? What about your parents?
They had the misfortune of taking the wrong side in the second attempt to overthrow King Marcus. The king executed them, but spared my brother and I since we were family and children at the time. Thus we were raised by my uncle, a mortalitasi who preferred the company of his corpses to the living.
Your uncle was a mortalitasi?
A death mage. He still is. My countrymen do not burn the dead, they bury them in special crypts. The mortalitasi supervise the crypts, like priests. Uncle Vestalis oversees the grand necropolis. Nevarans spend more time honoring dead relatives than they do with living ones. It is odd to be so fascinated with death and its trappings. I will never understand it.
I'll let you get back to work.
Okay. Let's see if there's
Do you
anything
need
new.
something?
This out is...
May I ask you about the Chantry?
It is difficult to say what becomes of the Chantry now. They have no Templars, no leadership, and no one left who is worthy of succeeding the Divine. It has fallen apart when everyone needs it the most. I ache to think what this will mean in the days to come.
Will the Chantry replace Divine Justinia?
They will try. Once the priests withdraw for the Grand Consensus, it is against Chantry law for them to emerge without naming a new Divine. Sometimes it takes days, or weeks, or even months. The problem now is that no clear successor to Justinia exists. All worthy clerics died with her at the conclave.
Do you really believe the Chantry is worth preserving?
I do. Though I understand how someone born outside of human society might think otherwise. Cast the Chantry aside and new problems replace old ones. We will have learned nothing from history. The people need stability, and the Chantry needs a new purpose. Andraste had a dream for us. It can still be achieved.
Okay. Let me know. Who is Chancellor Nodra?
What influence does Chancellor Roderick really wield?
He's a bureaucrat, responsible for communicating the Divine's will to the rest of the Chantry. Therefore, He's accustomed to the clerics hanging on his every word, hoping his influence will benefit them. Despite that, Roderick is not a bad man. He's frightened, and believes his place is to fill the gap left by Most Holy's death. Some might agree. As far down the chain of command as he is, there is no one left above him.
Why did you leave the
I'm
church?
surprised you rebelled against the Chantry.
I left my own order when they took the wrong path. It is no different. But in neither case did I stop caring. Indeed, I care so much that I feel drastic action is necessary. I suppose history shall one day judge my actions.
I think that's about it. That's all for now. Wait, I thought there was another option. Okay, let's go.
What influence does Chancellor Roderick really wield?
He's a bureaucrat. Therefore, despite some might agree, as far down the chain
Okay.
of command as he is, there is no one left above him.
How big a problem could he be?
No more than he is already. He sent his message to the College of Clerics. That is the only card he had to play. Dealing with him further only lends him credibility he doesn't deserve.
Okay, that's it for now.
Thank you.
Yes,
Anything else? Tell me about yourself, tell me about the Seekers. Okay, this one.
Can you tell me more about the Seekers?
the Seekers of Truth were born from the original Inquisition long ago, when it united with the Chantry. Seekers stood above the Templars, watching over them but also investigating magical events they couldn't handle. We were meant to be incorruptible, above reproach. How seldom does reality match the ideal?
Why did the Seeker rebel?
Why did your order turn against the Chantry?
We originally united with the Chantry through a treaty that stated they would keep mages under control. It was felt Most Holy had tacitly allowed the Circle of Magi to vote on its independence, thus breaking the treaty. The Seekers saw themselves as justified, and they led the Templars into a war of righteousness.
What are Seekers?
But what are Seekers exactly?
Those who know anything of us think we are Templars. We do not use lyrium, however. Our abilities are different, as was our original purpose. We disciplined the Templars and were accountable only to the Divine, and not even her, truthfully.
Then who watched?
So nobody ever watched over the Seekers?
It was the Divine's duty, but she could only do so much when the truth was hidden from her. The Templars have always feared us. When a Seeker arrived at a circle, they knew trouble was afoot. That kind of power is troubling. You begin to think you are the only one who can solve the world's problems. If you don't see a problem, it doesn't exist. If someone insists it does, they are the blind ones.
You mentioned that Seekers have different abilities than Templars.
Entirely. A Templar's abilities come from lyrium and are designed to hunt mages. Ours come from ritual and many years of dedicated training. We cannot be possessed by demons and are immune to mind control. Useful considering our role. Seekers can gain other gifts, though that depends on the individual.
How do you become a Seeker?
How does someone become a Seeker?
Most Seekers begin training in their youth. I was much older, an exception due to my noble birth. We train rigorously for years. Our bodies and minds must be elastic to undergo the vigil, and most fail even then.
What is the Vigil?
Is the Vigil some kind of initiation?
It is the rite every Seeker must go through in order to summon their gifts. A full year of fasting, prayer, and separation from all distractions, including other people. We empty ourselves of all emotion, focusing only on the purity of our devotion. And the moment it finally ends, it's wonderful. Faith realized. I cannot put it into words.
It does.
I wish I could experience that.
If the vigil was not so arduous, I'd say more should attempt it. What if mages never needed to fear possession by demons? I'm told it is impossible, however. I suppose I'll never know the truth of it now.
What is... Okay, I think that's about it.
I've no more questions.
Okay, last check.
Do you need something?
By yourself, Seekers Chantry. Okay.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Alright, let's move around.
See reason, we cannot stay here.
Why not?
Because we're Templars.
What does that even mean anymore? That we splinter and fight amongst ourselves instead of protecting the mages?
Better that than stay here with this Inquisition.
You're awfully quick to dismiss the people who saved your life, Patrick.
Okay.
You're the one they're calling the Herald.
If you know a way to make them stop, I'm all ears.
I don't. These things have a way of taking on their own life. But I'm glad it has not run to your head. I did not join the Order to adjust my faith so easily. But I appreciate what the Inquisition is trying to do, and your role. Though you may find not many Templars do. We're a distrustful lot by nature.
That's fair.
How did you come to be a Templar?
It seemed the right thing to do. My family are tradesfolk in Denerim. I could have become a cobbler like my father, but this seemed better. It's a chance to uphold the Chantry's laws and help the mages through a troubled time.
You're an idealist.
Not every Templar feels that way.
I know. Power can corrupt. It's a delicate balance. One person trying to do something can make a difference. You should keep that in mind, Harold.
Okay.
I'd like your take on the Templar Order.
It's a shadow of what it was. Where once we both protected all people from the dangers of magic, we now posture and grab at power. One day, I hope the circles are again sanctuaries where mages can practice their craft.
You're not going to rejoin the Order?
When the temple went up, your forces rescued those few of us still alive. My life is a debt I intend to repay, however I can.
Do you have any idea what caused the explosion?
No, I'm just a recruit. Belief and faith doesn't get you closer to the important meetings. Though that distance did save my life.
I will talk to you later.
Walk in the Maker's grace. Yes?
Okay.
I will talk to you later.
Walk in the Maker's grace.
Let's see. Ah, Commander column.
You there. There's a shield in your hand. Block with it. If this man were your enemy, you'd be dead. Lieutenant, don't hold back. The recruits must prepare for a real fight, not a practice one.
Yes, Commander.
We've received a number of recruits. Locals from Haven and some pilgrims. None made quite the entrance you did.
Oh, I'm glad I'm here.
I just hope I can help.
As do we all. It is enough that you would try. I was recruited to the Inquisition in Kirkwall myself. I was there during the Mage Uprising. I saw firsthand the devastation it caused.
Sir.
Cassandra sought a solution. When she offered me a position, I left the Templars to join her cause. Now it seems we face something far worse.
Everything's a mess. I believe the mark will help.
I must have this mark for a reason. It will work. I'm sure of it.
Provided we can secure aid, but I'm confident we can. The Chantry lost control of both Templars and Mages. Now they argue over a new divine while the breach remains. The Inquisition could act when the Chantry cannot. Our followers would be part of that. There's so much we can... Forgive me. I doubt you came here for a lecture.
Oh, no.
You understand our situation. I appreciate your opinion.
Look around. Our people are well organized and committed. Despite what the clerics think, we are in the best position to help. There's still a lot of work ahead.
Commander, Sir Raiden has a report on our supply lines.
As I was saying.
Okay, let's see if there's... Oh. Tower shield, alright.
Was there something you needed?
So you gotta tell me about Templar.
I'd like to know more about the Templars.
If you need insight into what the Order is doing now, I'm afraid I can't offer more than you already know. Anything else, I will answer as best I can.
Okay.
What does Templar training involve?
There is weapon and combat training. Even without their abilities, Templars are among the best warriors in Thedas. Initiates must also memorize portions of the Chant of Light, study history, and improve their mental focus.
Did you enjoy your training?
To learn everything. If I was giving my life to this, I would be the best Templar I could.
You were a model student.
I wanted to be. I wasn't always successful. Watching a candle burn down while reciting the Chant of Transfigurations wasn't the most exciting task. I admit, my mind sometimes wandered.
Okay.
Do Templars take vows? I swear to the Maker to watch all the mages. That sort of thing.
There's a vigil first. You're meant to be at peace during that time, but your life is about to change. When it's over, you give yourself to a life of service. That's when you're given a filter, your first draft of lyrium and its power. As Templars, we are not to seek wealth or acknowledgement. Our lives belong to the Maker and the path we have chosen.
No.
Do the Templars do anything besides hunt mages?
Templars protect against the dangers of magic. Before the Order left the Chantry, that meant serving in a circle. They were also tasked with tracking apostates or fighting demons inevitably summoned by the Greek malicious.
What do you think of
What
mages?
do you think of mages? Are they all a threat?
I've seen the suffering magic can inflict. I've treated mages with distrust because of it, at times without cause. That was unworthy of me. I will try not to do so. Not that I want mages moving through our base completely unchecked. We need safeguards in place to protect people, including mages, from possession, at least.
One thing I like about Cullen is that he was around. We first met him in the Origins. Not a significant role, only one part of it. Then he played a more important role in Dragon Age 2. So it was nice to see him again here, even with a bigger role. That's what I call character development.
Why did you join the Order?
I could think of no better calling than to protect those in need. I used to beg the Templars at our local chantry to teach me. At first, they merely humored me. I must have shown promise, or at least a willingness to learn. The Knight Captain spoke to my parents on my behalf. They agreed to send me for training. I was 13 when I left home.
13? That's still so young.
I wasn't the youngest there. Some children are promised to the Order at infancy.
Ooh.
Still, I didn't take on full responsibilities until I was 18. The Order sees you trained and educated first.
For your family.
And what about your family? Did you miss them?
Of course, but there were many my age who felt the same. We learned to look out for one another.
You've lived in the Circle. What was a typical day for a Templar there?
Typical. The last time I was in a circle was right before it fell apart. Nothing was typical.
Before that, then?
Certain rituals require a full guard. A mage's howling, for instance. I've attended a few. Most of the time, you merely maintain a presence, on patrol or in the circle, ready to respond if needed. Mages pretend to ignore that presence, but they're watching you just as closely.
Do Templars and mages never speak to each other?
Some do, but Templars are supposed to maintain a certain distance from their charges. If a mage is possessed or uses blood magic, you must act quickly, without hesitation. Your judgment cannot be clouded. Of course, ignoring one another does nothing to foster understanding.
That's all I wanted to know. Thank you.
I'm sure you have other matters to attend.
Oh, let's stop
Yes.
somewhere. Okay, let's ask about this.
I should get to know you better. We are working together after all.
What would you like to know?
All right. Where are you from?
I grew up in Ferelden near Honley. I was
Honley,
transferred to Kirkwall shortly
near.
after the Blight. This is the first I've returned in almost 10 years.
Varric's from Kirkwall. Did you two know each other?
I knew he was friends with the champion at Kirkwall, but little else. We've spoken more since I joined the Inquisition, largely at Varric's insistence. Apparently, I spend too much time with a serious expression on my face, and it's bad for my health.
You haven't seen Ferelden in 10 years. Are you glad to be back?
I was not sorry to leave at the time. I did not expect to return. Now, between the Divine's murder and the breach, I've arrived to find nothing but chaos.
You were in Ferelden during the Blight. Did you fight Darkspawn?
No. I was stationed at Ferelden's Circle Tower. The Circle had troubles of its own. I remained there during the Blight.
What happened at the Circle Tower?
Few who survived the Blight have fond memories of that time. I would prefer not to speak of it.
What was Kirkwall like?
While I was there, Canary occupied and then attacked the city. Viscount's murder caused political unrest. Relations between mages and Templars fell apart. An apostate blew up the Chantry, and the Knight Commander went mad. Other than that, it was fine.
What happened between Kirkwall's mages and Templars?
You were at the Conclave. You must have heard people speak of it.
Yes, but you were there.
There was tension between mages and Templars long before I arrived. Eventually, it reached a breaking point. There was fighting in the streets. Abominations began killing both sides. It was a nightmare.
What happened then?
The Templars should have restored order. Red Lyrium had driven Knight Commander Meredith mad. She threatened to kill Kirkwall's champion. Turned on her own men. Not sure how far she would have gone. Too far.
So you opposed her?
I stood with the champion against her in the end. I should have seen through Meredith sooner.
Okay.
I'll let you return to your work.
Another time then.
No, we're not done.
Yes.
Okay.
Why would Templars break away from the Chantry?
The Order believes the Chantry no longer supports their efforts. Not to the extent they should.
What changed?
But the Templars had served the Chantry for ages.
In that time, they've come to take the Order's services for granted. Templars risk their lives against blood magic, demons, abominations, to feel as if those efforts are dismissed. I may disagree with the Order's actions, but I'm here as proof of it. I sympathize with their frustrations.
Okay.
Is there anything I should know?
Not at present.
What do you think of the people you work with?
Who do you mean?
What do you think of our ambassador?
We have met. How she delights in meeting with nobles of the day is beyond me. But I enjoy working with her.
Okay.
How do you like working with Leliana?
The Inquisition would not exist without her. I may not always agree with her methods. She's more passionate about our cause than anyone. Cassandra may have declared the Inquisition publicly. Leliana is just as responsible for its formation.
Okay, tell me what
Are
is...
you satisfied with the Inquisition's forces?
Our numbers are small, but they suit our needs for the time being. Some Templars have joined us instead of following the Order. They've proven invaluable in training
Okay.
I should let you get back to work.
Okay, let's one more
Did you
time to
need
confirm. Okay, so yeah.
That's all for now.
Should you require anything, I'll be here.
Alright, so now we should explore the map. Let's take a look. So we'll explore this part first. There is a quest marker there. Special shipment. Oh, okay. Just all that talking and it's almost an hour. Knock. Wait, shit, I didn't get it. Yeah, alright. So this is the exit. I'm not gonna take the exit. Just gonna do exploration, collect the mats, and see if there's anything to be found. I need to look for a logging stand. Okay, so...
May as well turn around.
Okay. Right, so... I don't think I can go up there. Yeah, okay. Once I start walking means no point. Okay. Press V to search. Okay.
Might be something here. Better take a closer
Okay,
look.
yeah. Let's just explore this side first. Okay. Okay, so it started pulsing. Okay, it's inside the house. Okay, on the right side. Somewhere here. Return notes to Aidan. Okay, so that's one of the quests. Alright, that's great. Continue moving. So there's another spot here. Requisition for weapon. Okay. That should be the logging stand, I believe. There's a lot of iron. Oh. Yes, okay, so I can use V to search. Alright, that's good. That's one way to highlight the things I can loot. Okay. Okay, so when there's nothing, there's no sound. Okay, that's very good. Something around. Oh, there. Okay. There's nothing here. All right. What am I hearing? Oh. How do I kill these buggers? They just run so fast. Okay. Okay, escape to disengage. Gah, bugger. Please don't tell me he's gonna run through. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, escape, disengage. There it is. This should be the logging stand. Alright. Oh.
Goodbye!
Yeah. Okay, cool. Leather. I think leather is used for crafting. Okay. Nothing here. I saw a bison. Okay, let's grab this side first. Where am I? Okay. Don't see anything. Okay, I saw that bison over there. Oh, that guy got a lot of shield. Okay. Okay, so it's 1 hour. Okay, he's not really doing any damage to me. My guard is pretty full at this stage. Okay. Okay, we can farm them later on. So just wanted to get something out of them. Where am I? Okay, so there's something there. Let's take a look. Okay. Is there anything useful here? Yeah, I saw one. Oh. So I can actually head out from here, okay. Not what I want to do. Okay, a lot of Druffalos. You can farm them next time. Maybe even do it offline. Something, but I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm collecting a lot of elven rubies because I remember the alchemists need tons of them for the upgrades or unlocking. Eh? No loot? Oh shish, no loot. Okay, so it's not a guaranteed drop. Alright. We are almost making a full circle. What am I not seeing? Okay. Right. Yep, we can see Haven and everything around it. Is there something that I miss? So where am I now? I'm now on the lake. I don't think there's anything important on the lake. Let's just look at the waterfall or whatever this is. Okay. So now we'll check the other side to the gate or the bridge. Wait, there is something here. Is it just me? Okay, there it is. Sorry. Damn, it's so hard to see. So hard to see anything here. What am I missing? Oh, there. Okay. Oops. Okay, never mind. Let's just check out this side first. Knock. Is it supposed to be this slow? Codex unlock. Knock. Okay. Ooh, okay. I never got anything from the Gruffalo. Alright, you. No, I really feel like an ass doing this. So this was the bridge during the prologue. The penitents for president of the temples. Okay. It's locked, as expected. The fire is still there. Would I expect somebody to, put it out? Oh, okay. Okay, I can go up there. Yeah, alright. Not a problem. Okay, we are here, so we'll check out this side. There should be something around here. I need to get acquainted to, to have a habit of looking at the minimap, so that when it pulse, I know there's something of note. Oh, I can see it from the minimap. Oh, shit. Well, better now than 10 episodes later. There's one behind me. Oh, okay. Who are these two people? There's two people. Where is the? No, this. Oh, just nuts. Never mind. I'll let them live. There's one up there. How do I get up there? Yeah. Okay. Alright. So I need to return to the quartermaster and the apothecary. Then we'll head back to the war room and we can call it a day. So apothecary and quartermaster. Let's see, apothecary is here. There any new songs? You're not playing any new songs? Are you serious? Why aren't you playing any new songs? Are you bugged out?
It's just what I heard.
I have not studied those skills.
Why does it feel like she's bugged out?
No.
Apothecary is this way.
Are we going to have new verses in the Chant of Light now? For the Herald of Andraste and all that she did? Here.
You're back. And in one piece.
You said you thought Master Tajan was working on something special. If it helps, I found his notes.
The old codger was on the edge of a breakthrough here, but he couldn't see it. You want some of these mixed up? You just give the word.
Lyrium potion. Oh, that's nice. I think that's it. I don't need to talk to you about anything else. So I can upgrade potion. Let's take a look. So I can. Okay, let's upgrade this. Regeneration potion. Royal Air Fruit I don't have. Okay. Lyrium potion. Now this is nice. I need Black Lotus. I don't have. Okay. Tonics, nothing. Grenades, nothing. Okay. So what is this? Okay. Increase magic by 30. Nah, for now I think we'll go for healing. So next person is the quartermaster.
And you've seen no signs of the Grey Wardens anywhere. You're certain?
No signs of the Grey Warden. Oh, let's go here. Okay. Craft.
Think we can get that for you, sir?
200, that's very nice. You have anything to say?
Nice work with those supplies. The Smiths can use them to fit our troops with better gear. Might not affect you much, but our recruits will have better chances next time some monster flies out of a rift.
Okay, so nothing else.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
Power, yeah, okay, that's nice.
Thanks for checking anyway.
So I need 3 more.
Make her watch over you.
So I think that's about it.
What one man gains, another has lost. Those who steal from their brothers and sisters.
Is this? No, not here. Yeah.
If if you're not using them later, Segrit is willing
Ram
to
horn
pay.
removed, nut
I
feet
don't feel
removed.
comfortable letting parts from demons be available for sale.
To be honest, I'm not sure who would buy them.
So I
You've brought back some fascinating things. We're putting them to good use.
Okay.
I'll speak with you later.
Thank you again for what you've brought back.
When there was no sky,
Did I level up? No. Okay.
when there was
Alright. Let's get some gold. Okay. And now we'll just
Any word?
Nothing yet.
trading for what? I think she earns the most because the other two was giving about 80 gold.
Let us begin.
Okay, so hinterland. Alright. Black Emporium. I could go here. Okay. Let's have a look. What do we have? This one is the war room. Oh, I still haven't done the improvement. Modify some armor, okay. And this one? Inquisition soldiers, which I need. So I think we are done. Wait, what's this? Special shipment. Okay. Alright, so I think in the next episode... No, let's take a look at the special shipment. I believe I've already taken it.
Make a watch over you.
And I believe we don't have any armor that we can modify. The special shipment should be all this gear that I picked up. I'm just a bit surprised why the marker is still there. Yeah, there's nothing left. Okay. And then we need...
You're worried about the rift. I understand that.
Let's do something
And Mother
dumb.
Giselle would...
Armor. I don't have anything nice. Let's see if we can modify any armor we got.
think that'll make a difference.
Master Dennett's forces in the hinterland are...
Okay, I can craft armor. What can I can craft? Oh, Vanguard. Defender mill. Okay. I could give this to +1 strength. I need 20, which I don't have. I don't have. No, I think I'll use this. Send damage to card. Okay. And then I need 4, which I don't have. This will give me more. Okay. Let's build Cassandra up as a tank. Stagger on the hit. This one is health. No. Let's give this 4% melee defense. Cold resistant. Range defense. This is very good. Okay. Okay, no problem. So let's look at our journal. In Haven, we are left with that. Okay. Inquisitor path. Okay. Alright, so now we'll just head back to near the war room. So next time I log in, collect the gold, and then we can proceed to the hinterlands.
With passion's breath does the darkness creep. It is the whisper in the night, the lie upon your sleep.
Something here.
Greetings, Herald of Andraste.
What is here?
Go in peace, Herald of Andraste.
What's here? Okay. No, not you. Inventory. We have a new armor, which is. God damn, that's a very good armor. That's a really good armor. Okay, if I wear this. Okay. Can I give her this? Okay. I can. Alright, that's good. By Solus. Cunning. Cunning is nice for Varric though. But it will be a drop in armor. Nah, okay. I think I'm just happy with this one. Alright. Oh, there's some upgrades, but okay, never mind. We'll stop here for now, and we'll continue in the next part where we will head over to the hinterlands. Alright, see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.